I asked a lot of people, why should I stay on site at a Disney resort? And sure, there are a lot of nice features that you can get by staying on site, but none of them just ever seem to match up to staying in an Airbnb or some other resort that's not affiliated with Disney. I mean, the Disney resorts are very nice, don't get me wrong, but are they $3,000 more value than what you get staying at a place like this? This is Regal Oaks, located in Kissimmee, Florida. And by the way, I am not a travel agent. I do not get any kickbacks. I'm not affiliated with this resort. So I'm only reporting our experience. We stayed in this 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath villa, or townhouse really is what it is. And it was so spacious. I mean, we're talking over 1,000, maybe 1,200 square feet of space. Now, most Disney resorts, for a 2-bedroom, you're probably not even going to get more than 800 square feet. Also, you're not going to have all the different amenities that you're going to see in this video. We really enjoyed this place. It wasn't just because of the space, but also the price. As I mentioned before, this place for 4 nights costs $2,600 less than staying at some of the other Disney resorts. And I'll show you the proof of that at the end of this video. As we take a look around, you'll see not only do you have a big screen TV on the wall, we also have a patio which is screened in, which is nice because in Florida they have bugs sometimes. And so you're protected from those creatures, but you also had a table and a hot tub with lounge chairs beside it as well. As we take a look around, we're going to head upstairs and look at the bedrooms. Now, of course, you're missing some of the Disney theming that you would normally see in a resort. Resorts are usually very heavily Disney themed, and if that is important to you and your family, then I can understand why you would like that. But they did include some Disney theming here, as you see Mickey and Minnie there sharing a smooch. This is the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. This has 2 twin beds, and this was very comfortable. We're a family of 3, by the way. So myself, my wife, my son, he's an adult, but he was able to have this whole room to himself very comfortably with a TV on the wall. The beds were very comfortable, and there was plenty enough space for a vacation. We were just here for a 5-day trip, 4 nights, and wanted someplace very comfortable. As you can see, the rooms were very clean. The entire townhome was cleaned. As we take a look around, you'll see that this bedroom also has a bathroom. Not quite connected right outside the door, but this basically was our son's bathroom. We dedicated that to him. He could use that as much as he wanted. And in the master bedroom, there is a master bath that you're going to see as well, but it contained a king-size bed with a little bit more Disney theming, a very nice size closet, and inside the closets had his and hers robes, which were also nice. There were some extra towels in there, extra pillows, a nice dresser to be able to put our things in. This bathroom was beautiful, very large, nice large soaking tub. We definitely enjoyed that soaking tub after long days of walking. It also included the shampoo, the conditioner, and the soaps that you normally would see at a high-end resort. This place was really loaded. Not only did they have nice towels, they also had makeup towels, which my wife really loved. In fact, she loved the makeup towels so much that when we got back home, she found the same ones on Amazon and bought a bunch of them. She said the makeup towels were fantastic. I have to take her word for it. I'm not a makeup person, but they did feel very soft and very good for your face. As you look out the window, you'll see that you're across from other townhomes that are also screened in and have either hot tubs. Not every unit will have a hot tub, so you will have to kind of look for one if that is something that really appeals to you. Some townhomes, very few I think in this resort, may have an in-ground pool, a small in-ground pool. But as we go throughout the kitchen, we're going to go actually outside and take a much closer look at the patio and also all the patio furniture and hot tub. There's two ways to get out of this patio. You can get out from that side or also from the other side. They're closer to where the sofa was. You'll see not only do you have the two lounge chairs, but you also have a huge shade umbrella, which is wonderful with the Florida sun, of course. There's also a bench out there, which has storage. I think you can store some things in there, towels. You may have seen it earlier, but there is also a washer and dryer in this unit, which was fantastic because we wanted to just reuse the towels after drying off without having to wash them. We just put them on a short cycle in the dryer, and it dried them out really well so that they'd be ready to use again later on in the day or the following day. So as we've started to get comfortable and checking out this place, we began to realize that this really was set up nicely. Had pretty much everything you might need or want. You may have not seen that, but underneath the TV, they had some board games, a few board games that were available to play. I thought this was a nice feature too, something that they had, and it's a dock for all of your cell phones and other maybe tablets and things like that, with all the different various charging points: USB-C, USB, mini USB, micro USB, Lightning for all of the Apple products. And so it was very, very, very nicely well thought of. It has, I believe, a Nest thermostat, if you notice that there, right next to the laundry center, inside that closet. The kitchen, of course, has all of the cups, bowls, plates, but they even had a nice thank you card as well as some Rocher chocolates. They also had salt, pepper, seasoning, and even cooking spray and cooking oil, which I thought was very different. Most places will not have that much. Of course, a Keurig, whenever we go, my wife always wants to know, does it have a Keurig? Does it have a coffee pot? What type of coffee pot it has? And this one not only had coffee to go along with these coffee pots, but also tea for the tea drinkers. The Pikes Roast Starbucks coffee, I love that each morning. The refrigerator is very spacious, stainless steel. And they also had all of the cutlery too, the silverware that you might need, can openers. These are things that some places just overlook. They don't think about that. And so it was wonderful to see too some of the other Disney themed paintings. But if you're not a huge Disney fan, this place is still a wonderful place to visit. Heading into the main office and the clubhouse area, we're going to take a look and see some of the other features. And this is a gated community as well, so there's security up front. We were given a code to punch in to be able to access our unit. As we enter into the clubhouse, you're going to see various things. There's a restaurant on site. There's also a nice, beautiful pool area. We'll go take a look at the pool first to give you an idea of what that looks like. Because if you're going in the summertime, you're probably going to want to spend a lot of time here at the pool cooling off. And for those that don't want to swim and just relax outside, I mean, look at how much seating area they have out here. That's undercover. On the actual deck there are sofas, outdoor sofas and seats that you can relax in and stay out of the sun. But even down by the pool, look at all of these chairs and umbrellas, and these don't have to be reserved. They go all the way around. And they do have several cabanas. I think I counted at least 5 or 6 cabanas. I think there's about 4 on one side and then maybe 2 up here on the top deck. I think there's just 1 cabana there. Now these you can actually reserve. I can't remember if there's an additional cost or not, but you'll have to check their website or check the details for any of the resorts that may be listed on any of the sites like booking.com or Airbnb directly. But a very nice place to hang out with your family, spend time. There also are some water slides down the other end of the pool. I don't know if I really got a good look at that or a good shot of that, but you can see them over there to the left. And as we head back, we're going to go inside and take a look at the restaurant area. Now, most of the Disney resorts that we were talking about earlier, if they are a 2-bedroom, they're not going to have 2.5 baths. That's for sure. So that already is a huge bonus of staying in a place like this. And once again, I am not in any way connected with this resort, but I thought this would be very helpful for people who want to see what the alternatives look like. I think people have heard about Airbnb, maybe they're a little nervous about it, but this place had very good reviews, very high reviews. It's booked a couple of months, 2, 3, 4 months in advance right now, when I checked on the website today. But down here, there's the hub area where there's a restaurant. You can get drinks. There's a bar. There's games that you can play here. There's also board games if you want to take the board games to your resort and just bring them back. You can do that. So this was a great opportunity. Now, just because of the way that we kind of had our days set up, we really didn't spend any time here or eat any food during our trip. So I can't vouch for how good it is, but it is an option that you have. If you decide that you want to eat elsewhere though, you are right there, right near, all of the main areas. We were about maybe 5 minutes from a Walmart, about 3 or 4 minutes from a Publix. The outlet mall was less than 10 minutes away. All of the different restaurants, the main restaurant chains and several of the other restaurants that were local to Orlando are extremely close by. This area is also very quiet. That's what I noticed about our stay during the day. Now at nighttime we did have some neighbors that had a little fun, but it wasn't too bad. Now this here will show you the Airbnb, because I'd like to share with you exactly how much we paid for this, and you may be surprised. For 4 nights in the resort that was maybe only 12 minutes away from Epcot, I know it was less than 15 minutes, we only paid $761 for 4 nights. You can't beat that. Some Disney resorts, you're going to pay more than that for 1 night. That was the entire charge of our stay, including tax, including cleaning fees, resort fees, because I know a lot of people say, well, I don't want to stay on site or stay off site because they charge resort fees. Well, even with the resort fees. And we were also close to Old Town, which is another area and fun spot where you can actually go if you want to just have another day where you can kind of ride some short lines. Now, just to show you a comparison, I went to DVC Rental Store website and I put in the same dates that we went in February, but for next year, just to try to get an idea of how much it would cost to stay in a 2-bedroom resort. And the cost comparison, I mean, what could you do with an extra $2,700? I mean, how many more days could you spend in amusement parks with that amount of money? How many more nice restaurants and dinners could you have? I just don't see the value. Now, of course, you can arrive early on some days, but what if you're not a morning person? For our family, this was a great fit. I mean, we got to chill out and relax, plenty of space, our own private hot tub. You could even rent a car with all the money that you're going to be saving by not staying in a Disney resort.